a small voice, a Japanese guy told me like, be quiet in English. On escalators in Tokyo, you need to be in the left side, but in Osaka, you need to be in the right side. Hello everyone, it's me, SHORI again, and today we're going to talk about 11 mistakes that tourists always make in Japan and how to avoid them. As you know, Japan has so many rules, like in the train, in the restaurant, there's so many rules, and we're gonna talk about that today. And if you don't know these, maybe when you come to Japan, it's gonna be a problem. So after watching this video, your Japan trip will be smoother, way better. So please watch it until the end. In this channel, we always talk about hidden Japanese information that tourists don't know about. So don't miss out. Please don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like, and leave comments because we are watching every single comment. If you comment, oh, please go this place, your comment's gonna be the next video. Let's get started. First of all, we're gonna talk about train manners. In Japan, people are so quiet in the trains. Japanese people really like to respect the other person and the people around, so we are really quiet and relaxing. When a tourist get in the train and they start calling with the loud voice, Japanese people get bothered very easily. Even me, yesterday, I did had a call in the train. I know that I should have not done that, but I took the call and I was talking with a small voice. Even though it was a small voice, a Japanese guy told me like, be quiet in English. So what we can do to avoid that, you can put your phone in silent mode or you can keep your conversation very low. Next thing we're gonna talk is about trash. There are almost no trash can in Japan. Did you know that? When you come to Japan, you notice there's no trash in the streets. It's very clean. Many tourists think, where do I throw this trash away? Here's what Japanese people do. When they have a trash, they put it in the bag or keep it in a plastic bag. Or we bring that home. But not everywhere is super clean. Sometimes when you go to Shibuya, like around Tokyo, in the city, Shinjuku, Kabukicho, these places can be very, very dirty at nighttime. But in Japan, we always clean up when people are sleeping. So the next day is clean again. Bring your trash home or throw it away when you see a trash can. Next thing we're gonna talk about is onsen. So onsen are very famous in Japan. I love them, they're amazing. But you must know one rule that Japanese people think it's important. You must need to take a bath before getting to the onsen. You wonder why? But it's because, like, you know, people's body is a little bit dirty before taking the shower. So we need to clean the body first for everybody else. And also one more thing, don't forget to check the onsen if tattoos are allowed in that place. Most of the onsen, they don't allow people with tattoo in their body. So don't forget to check it out. So next thing we're gonna talk about is the importance to be quiet in area when Japanese people live. So not in the city, not in like where a lot of izakayas are, when people are sleeping, actually sleeping. As I said, in the train, we're very, very quiet. Also, where people live, we are very quiet. Also, when you are in the Airbnb, being loud can make a problem. So what you can do is, as I said so many times, to be quiet at night times. This is my experience. I was like sleeping over at my Japanese friend's house. We were like partying. We were like drinking because I was like a university student. We were pretty loud. I knew it, but I was still doing that. What happened was the neighbor, they knocked the door and they were like, this is the police, please be quiet, I will come. The next time they're gonna call the police, you're gonna get like paid. Like we need to pay for the trouble fee, you know. That often happen in Japan. Next, we're gonna talk about money. So in Japan, lots of places still don't accept credit cards. Like we only accept cash. For example, in a small ramen shop or a local place, a restaurant, those places still don't accept the credit cards. This is not only in the countryside, it is also in the city. What you can do to be ready, bring some cash before going to a local place. Or you can also use IC cards just in case. You need to put some money in the IC like Suica or Pasmo. Let's be ready for that. But just remember that some places don't accept also cash, but only credit cards. Or credit cards and no cash and only IC. So it really depends from the place. So it's important to be ready with any type of payments. Number 6, walk-in rules in Japan are very, very unique. On escalators in Tokyo, you need to be in the left side. But in Osaka, you need to be in the right side. Just one line. So don't be like one person is in the right, one more person is in the left. Be one line. Just like look whatever the Japanese people are doing and just copy them. The reason is because some people want to go more faster. We don't want to fight over nothing. For no fights, we just make one line, all like with the space, so we don't get into each other. And also, crossing the road when there's red lights is also a big no-no. But also that some of the Japanese people do it. You don't get arrested by doing that. But just to be polite, follow the rules. Number 7, otoshi. So let me explain what is the otoshi. Otoshi is a small appetizer and we don't want you to wait the actual food that you ordered. So we give you otoshi, like a Japanese hospitality. But it needs to be paid. Think like a tip. So in Japan, you don't pay for the tip. To avoid the surprise, please check with the staff or check the menu. Some places it is not written in the menu, but you can check with the staff. Number 8, be aware of scams. So, for example, in Kapicho, Shibuya, Roppongi, these areas are pretty much a little bit dangerous. Some bars and clubs, they said like it starts from free one drink or it's really cheap at first, but then you realize you'll see the super long, expensive, huge bills. Sometimes that happens. And also, if you are a tourist, you can be easily targeted. So be very aware of that. So what you can do is never go into a bar or a club that one drink is free. And also you can check on the Google review and check the stars and the comments. Always do a quick Google check before going to a place. Number 9, tout. So this is something you really need to be aware of is the tout in Japan. Mostly in Kapicho, Shibuya, Roppongi, these areas are like a little bit too much. So let me redo the tout in Japan. Hey, we have delicious Japanese food. One drink free. Come, come, come. English menu available. Oh my God, really? That's so cheap. I'm coming. It sounds really friendly, right? But those places are the place you need to be very careful. Those places can be crazy expensive. So, like I said, check the Google review before going to a place. Number 10, no smoking in Japan. In Japan, smoking in the streets, most of the places are illegal. In big cities, you need to be careful because some places you will get fined smoking outside. But in big cities like Tokyo, like also Japanese people smoke on the street, but also them, they get fined. What you can do is just to find a smoking area and you will find. Number 11. Some tourist areas in Japan, they don't allow you to eat while walking. At places like Asakusa, Kiyomizudera, you need to find a design spot to eat the actual food. But in those areas where you're not supposed to eat while walking, most of the time there is a sign. So just like look around when you want to eat outside. So those were the 11 big mistakes that tourists always make in Japan. Thank you for watching. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. We're watching everything. We're gonna keep posting those information about Japan. So if you're interested in that, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!